I've worked with a lot of musical teams and churches over the years, um, you know, and I've discovered something about concerts and church performances. Have you noticed that singers do well in rehearsals, but the main performance is something else, right? And hear things like, "Come on, I beg, I just love rehearsals compared to what we just did now. It was a flop, bro." No, that's the truth about it. But how do you know? And why is it that way? Why is it always that way? Singers, listen to me. I hope you can relate to what I'm telling you. Music directors, you know what I mean, right? There are three major reasons you're going to look at. Okay. The first one is poor rehearsals. That is poor planning. Two is adrenaline. Then three is what sound complication. Do you know that a lot of singers, they rehearse just 1 week to the event? Do you know that if when you rehearse, when I teach you something for the next 1 hour, you remember it, but after 5 hours, you would forget? So imagine you are with me now and I teach you to count 1 to 10 in Chinese. You would be able to do that if I teach you repeatedly for 1 hour. But after 5 hours, 1 day or two, you would forget. But if I train you every day, I train you every day for twice a week, and then maybe a particular day I train you every blessed day and for a very long hour. Do you know that you would never forget? When we rehearse for a lot of months, for 3, 4, 5 months, do rehearsals over time. But this is a problem. We are the only ones. 5 of us, 6 of us, just the singers, the BGV, we just rehearse, feel good, and then it was so powerful. The lead singer is just like, doing his whole thing, and it's just trying to, and screaming, doing the whole stage acrobats and all that. But on the event day, oh my God, the lights, the sound, the audience, oh my God, what am I saying? What am I saying? Whew. The singers that were jumping during rehearsals, that were doing all the styles they would have done, during the main events, now become timid. Why? Because of adrenaline, the rush. Something else happens also. Out of excitement, these same people make mistakes because they feel like, wow, the crowd is so much. Oh my God, let's do more than we did in rehearsals. And then before you know it, you think you were doing the right thing, but not knowing that you were overdoing what you were doing. The third one is sound complications. Yes, this happens a lot of times. When you rehearse with in an acoustic room where you have a lot of soundproofs everywhere, and then you sounded different. And then coming to a place, a large hall, where you now have to, sing, and then you sound so different, and you felt you're sounding off. You don't sound comfortable because for the past 6 months, you've always rehearsed in one particular sport, and then during the main event, you use another place to do your performance. Yes, these things can happen, all right? But then there's a way around it. The first thing you must do is, number one, plan your rehearsals. Two, the venue you use for your rehearsals is very important. Make sure you conduct your rehearsal at the venue of the event days or weeks before. Your BGVs, your instrumentalists, and your lead singer can get used to the environment, get used to the ambience, if possible, rehearse with the lightings, everything. Okay. And then, in well developed nations, we have the light guys come to rehearse with the people. They get the ambience of the sound and create an effect with their lightings and all that. So that's good. That works. So let it be embedded into your rehearsal planning. Plan it in such a way that everybody is carried along, and then there's no lag in everything you're doing. In that way, you discover that your rehearsal and the main event will not be any different, because everything has been planned for and taken into consideration before the rehearsals begins. Please don't forget to like our page, subscribe, and share this content. A lot of people need to know these things. All right. Thank you very much. I remain Chris Davis, your vocal coach. God bless.